Hello meat eaters, it's Tommy from the Bad Gamer, and today I am playing GTA Online. Me and my friends decided to create a role-playing motorcycle club called the Warlords MC. McFlurry was president, and we had Bam as our prospect, and I was the sergeant at arms. Immediately some guy tried to run me over, so Bam wanted to teach him a lesson. I dragged the man out of his car to talk to him about road safety, but decided to kick him in the ribs instead. The kick then changed my outfit, so I had to continue until I found something I was satisfied with. I then found out it was just McFlurry changing the group's clothing style, and so I'd beaten an innocent man to death for no reason. McFlurry, you're such a joker. Bam then set the man's car on fire because he's a pyromaniac apparently, and the cops came after us. What was meant to be a reasonable discussion about road safety and traffic laws had now turned into a high-speed pursuit full of murder and mayhem. I was running desperately from the cops before McFlurry swooped in to rescue me. Bam provided a distraction whilst we carried out elaborate stunts to escape. I then rang Bam to check if he was okay, and he told me he'd fallen over and scraped his knee. McFlurry then took us into the mountains, demonstrating his skills on the bike before hilariously smashing and crashing into a rock. Rest in peace. After, we went to work and delivered a truck of weed to the city. Naturally, we made Bam drive because he was the prospect and should take all the risk. Unfortunately, Bam failed to follow the #1 rule and got high on his own supply, or if you correct ourselves, high on our supply. And I had to go and pick him up, but it's okay because now we'll be docking his wages every week until he pays it back. It was okay though, as we'd worked hard, so McFlurry said we could go to a nightclub to party. I didn't realise that I was actually McFlurry's bitch all of a sudden, so now I'm going to have to get a tattoo with the tramp stamp on my backside. On the way to the nightclub, we almost ran McFlurry over, which would have been unfortunate, and I tried to pretend it didn't happen to avoid his attention.
I'll tell him what you did to his cat if you tell him.
Alright, fair enough.
So after threatening to expose Bam's feline fetish, we got a call that one of our drug plants were being raided. I somersaulted into the gunfight, died instantly, and then tried to re-enter, but some bitch ran me over with a car. I was the worst sergeant at arms ever. Luckily though, we got the job done, and then went back to the club to get drunk and high. Me and Bam then decided to play darts, so we dressed up in outfits matching what we were wearing in real life to really immerse ourselves. After some recreational boy time, we then went on to one of the weed farms to inspect the goods before heading off in a cool formation to attack one of our rivals. We slaughtered them before stealing the supplies to race back with. On the way back, Rav mysteriously combusted into thin air, causing a pile-up. It was honestly one of the most mind-boggling things I have ever seen happen in the game. 1 second he was there, the next he was gone. Fortunately, he is replaceable. For our next job, me and Bam decided to phone Martin Madrazo, and he hired us to carry out some assassinations. To make the experience more immersive, we put ourselves in first person. Some idiot driver then ran me over. Wow, this was so realistic. Now I knew what people were experiencing during my driving lessons. I then aggressively threatened a woman with a gun so I could steal her car for us to use during the mission, but Bam had totally disregarded my efforts and had brought his own. We chased our first target down and took them out. Bam wanted to take the off-road buggy because he thought it would be faster. His genius idea was short-lived when he realised we'd popped the tyres. Well done, Bam. I then stole my own family wagon and chased down some of the other targets like a raging housewife. The first guy I went after must have been the Terminator, because despite how many times I shot him, ran over him and reversed over him, he still wouldn't die. Like, how hard is it to really kill an NPC? Jesus! I was really impressed with the next assassination though. The drive-by was so accurate, but then an entire gang started attacking me and I felt like I was in some backwards Call of Duty. Whilst I was doing the work, Bam was having an ice cream, so we failed the mission. Our third and final job was epic. We teamed up with a corrupt cop. Literally, this player was dressed as a cop. He looked awesome. Our job was to take out the ballers for a reason I paid little attention to, before heading to find a drug dealer we had to kill. I ran over a few Karens on the way to do my civic duty for the retail industry, before I mistook this random man for the enemy, and so I shot him in the street several times and he died, but that's okay because mistakes happen. We then had to destroy pieces of evidence across the city to cover up our boss's crimes. Sadly, Bam the prospect died in this chase, but that's okay because prospects are expendable, so we'll find a replacement. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to join our MC, then please join the Discord in the description. We enjoy light roleplay, beer, arm wrestling and long walks on the beach. Otherwise, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to check our website as well, www.thebadgamer.co.uk. And if you would like to sponsor one of our videos, then please get in touch.